Thank you for providing me the opportunity to learn what we are actually doing in terms of the research, as well as what you people are going to do to make LUMS campus subs and to make it a kind of a model campus. My basic research agenda, research project is primarily to understand what is the responsibility of the corporations and business towards the sustainability. And in doing so, there have been a recent regulatory changes within the Pakistani context, and the Securities and Exchange Commission of Pakistan, they have issued a legal order to somehow mandate the disclosure about corporate social responsibility initiative that different businesses are taking. The very, you can say, raw form of a responsibility usually somehow projected in our country and by the businesses is primarily the philanthropic exercises or the charity initiatives. But somehow the social responsibility the business does owe is not only the charity. The agenda is much more broader. And because they are one of the important or major polluters, because they are utilizing the resources, environmental resources, in addition to the human resources, in addition to the purchasing power of the consumers, and are they providing the right products? Are they providing the safe products? So all these initiatives, like somehow these initiatives are taken by the Securities and Exchange Commission of Pakistan. So primarily I'm going to look into two different areas. The first one is to identify the catalysts, are the institutional actors who have played a role towards such kind of a legislation. Why is it important? Because somehow to delineate or differentiate, either it's a foreign agenda or we do have something innate responsibility at our own end. And do we have indigenous solutions to our indigenous problems? That is the first thing. And the second thing is somehow to determine if that initiative has been taken and to determine its impact on the disclosure practices towards 4 or 5 different main areas which have been identified. And just to reiterate those areas, these are primarily concerned with environmental protection measures taken by the businesses and the farms. Then energy conservation efforts, not only at the government end, but the businesses are actually what kind of, you can say, technology they are utilizing. And then they have certain rural development programs and the initiatives they have taken, what kind of responsibility they have taken towards their employment, occupational health and safety, to what kind of practices do they have. And even at LUMS, may I suggest if we can have a department of occupational health and safety that can somehow, you can say, regulate and monitor what kind of, starting from agronomics area to what kind of practices usually we do when we work in LUMS, either in labs or wherever we are working. So and going towards the general form of the philanthropic area. So my aspiration is to actually determine the impact, what kind of information they're disclosing, because at the end of the day, mostly the shareholders who say, okay, if you are investing that particular money on social initiatives and you're trying to project yourself as a socially responsible firm, then somehow you're putting tax on our dividends. And it does not make any sense to make, you can say, improper utilization of the shareholders' money. And that's where the government has to intervene and somehow has asked the businesses to do their role. And that debate is not only happening in Pakistan, but that is, I think, the global agenda where the sustainability has become a major issue. Thank you.